Welcome back to another adventure. Today we're going to try to show you how to make some raw crackers to satiate some of those urges that you might have in between meals. Real simple, tomato basil, great flavor. First thing we need to do is start off with 2 to 3 tomatoes. Take the tops out. Just dice them up a little bit so that they're easy to blend. Throw them inside our mixer here. As you see, I got a couple smaller tomatoes here because I didn't have any more large ones. But 2 to 3 medium-sized tomatoes. Depends on your taste. We're going to add some dates, a little bit of garlic. As you see, I've got some jalapeno pepper. I cut that in half and de-seeded it. We'll chop that a little bit so we can get that in there. 3 dates. Make sure you take the pits out. This is going to be our binder, so to speak. Hold everything together. Half a lemon. Get that in there. Half a lemon and then a teaspoon of salt. Now what we do is we need to blend this all up, and then we'll mix in the rest of the ingredients and spread it out on a Teflex. Make it real good. Alright. Get this mixed up real quick. This is where you're going to want to make sure that the entire thing is blended real well and a very smooth consistency.
Real nice.
So we got that set up. Now I've got 1 package of basil here. It's about 1.5 ounces. Just take the leaves. They seem like a lot, but it actually adds a really great flavor. Now you can modify this, of course, if you're not into it, but might be surprised. Gives you really good flavor. I just give it a little dice real quick so it mixes real easy in there. Throw that in. Okay, now we've got the basil in there. We dice up the second half of the jalapeno. We throw that in there real quick. Now here we've got 1 cup of sunflower seeds and a 1/2 cup of pumpkin seeds. These have been soaked overnight and rinsed. Get all that yummy goodness in there. Now when you mix this, you want to make sure that you don't blend it into a puree. You want to leave some pieces of that in there. Now I've got 1/8 of a cup of flaxseed ground. I just grind it in a little coffee grinder. Mix that in there. That's going to help bind it. Now here I just pulse it. See how that looks? Maybe a little bit more. Ooh, I can smell it. Smells good. Smells good. See, I got some good sized pieces in there. Now, take that. We want to lay those out on a Teflex sheet. Usually makes about 2 trays. Okay, you want to make this between 1/8 and 3/16 thick. It's going to make 2 full trays. and then we'll score it once we get it done, spread out, and squared. Alright, so we've had these in the dehydrator between 2 and 3 hours. Now is the perfect time to start scoring. I know they look kind of funny, but just kind of do about an inch, between an inch and inch and a half wide. Don't need a whole lot of pressure, just enough to make a mark there. You won't hurt your Teflex that way. So you see I'm not pushing real hard. Just like that, rotate, same thing. Now once these get dry tomorrow, about 12 to 14 hours later, then you can flip them over, remove the Teflex sheet, and finish drying. You'll be able to break them up a little bit at that point in time, and they'll dry a lot faster that way. There's one. Alright, now we've got these all dried. It's been about 16 hours since we put them in, scored them, flipped them over. As you can see, they break up real easy. Crunchy, crispy. And once you get these cooled, you can throw them in an airtight container. If you look, you can see, just about see through where the score is. They break real easy. They don't crumble. Made them just thick enough so they don't crumble and they break up real easy. So this is going to be a few days worth of snacks for me. Probably try a few different flavors. So as we come up with different flavors and different crackers, I'll definitely be sure to let you know what's going on. Show you the recipe, show you the process, make sure you know how to do it. Keep it up. So there you go. Oh, it's good. Enjoy.